Alrighty, my friends. The trailer for Factorio is amazing. It drops Monday. Nice. What's up, M Pain Train? Wait, all hell Rand. Oh, are you? Did you say all hail Rand because of my my monument? This is my monument to me. No, not really. All right. What I think will be awesome is I do want to kind of unlock the gold chromium paint job and paint my pyramid gold. That'll be awesome. Yes, my monument. You'll have to work knowing it's out. Oh, you go back to work when Factorio comes out? That sucks. That sucks. All right, let's do the yellow slugs next here. Those. Go. Yes! Turn into meat! Feed my addiction. Alright, there we go. Become power cells. Alright, so let's build a foundry blueprint here. Didn't like the angel chain idea. I did, Gunther. I think I'm missing something that's needed for that. The chain build looks awesome, and you know what I think I might want to do? I might want to put chains on my supports. I think having chains on the supports might look really cool. But I am missing... There's a build to make chains using pipe pieces and structural beams. I need structural beams. This was part of the build. So I need structural beams... And I want to get the Caterium paint finish. I want to get those two. So, I just need more tickets, which I might sink more things today to make that work towards the tickets we need. You didn't know that? Yeah, I watched your video, and it's really cool, that chain. Alright, how do I want to do this? I want this to be modular. We're gonna need enough room to have our... 2 sets of belts. If I want this to be modular... Let me see here. I want this to be modular, that I can place a bunch next to each other and I don't have to, like, rearrange anything. Do you keep the alien corpses? What are they called? They're called remains. I've been putting all of my remains that I've been getting in my dimensional depot. Although I think I still have some in chests randomly. But yes, I have been keeping them. And I think I have way more at my other base. Because if I place this next to each other, there's going to be a half space in another one. And that will be slightly... It won't be even. That bugs me. That bugs me. I know you're supposed to be efficient with your space, but I want this, more than efficiency, I want this to match when I have when I set multiples next to each other. I want them to match. I want an even spacing between the ends. Put your alien remains in a sloop machine to double it, to make them into DNA using sloop to double them again. Wow. Okay, that's cool. I haven't been using alien DNA for that much stuff at all, to be honest. How do I make this even? I guess the question is, how many can I place next to each other if I maximize my space? And then go from there to figure out how to even it up. That's the closest to the edge I can get it. Right there. That's the closest together I can get it. Okay. Okay. So I can get 4 evenly spaced. And that should be pretty much this. Okay, okay, that works. That works. That is actually tighter and better space than I thought it was going to be. So, if I want to place a bunch of these next to each other, what will I want to do? I will want 3 mergers coming together. One, two, and then a third one, and then there'd be 2 more. 1, 2, and a third one, then 2 more. Trying to make this modular and thinking out how all of my belts are going to fit together is the challenge now. If I just had 2 merge each time, then it would be modular, but then I wouldn't min-max my splitters, I mean my mergers. If I had 3 together on the left side and then 1 by itself, and the next one over would be 3 together by itself. And okay, not gonna work. I think I want to do. Do I want to do 2 of these? If I do 2. I would merge these 2 and then 1 on the next side. And then 3 by itself. Is that right? And we'd have 2 and then and I could daisy chain those, I think. 1, 2. No, that wouldn't even out because if I have these 2 and then 1 on the next one, which would be that guy. And the next would be 3. Actually, that would work. Okay, okay. I think this works. We have. Well, no, it doesn't work because then this one is left by its lonesome here. Oh, sorry, Chad. I got it. My brain. I have to figure out how I want to modularize these things. Maybe what I do is just create the mergers and I don't connect them. Probably the best way is I only have the outputs, which these are going to be solid steel ingots, 60 per minute. And then depending on how many I make will change how I connect these guys. I think that's going to be the best way to do this. You're about to sell 460 DNA things for tickets. You'll let us know how many you get. Nice. I might need to set that up. Alien remains in a sloop machine, double it, and then the DNA using a sloop, doubling it again to get a bunch of tickets. And I do kind of want a bunch of tickets. I might want to do that. Okay. So I'll figure out how that gets put together later. Can I... The inputs are always... have a similar issue, though. Because I have 4 machines and 3 merger guys here. So I have the same issue I have for those. Jeez. Kind of why I wanted to do 3 foundries so that I could... Oh gosh. Yeah, you know what? This is the best amount of foundries I can get for the space. But all of my belts, which is the really annoying part to put together, get all screwed up by having 4 of these. Okay, what if I do... Okay, I know what I'm doing. Do I know what I'm doing? I'm going to do a build that doesn't use up all of my space. And have evenly spaced 3 machines if I can. As tight as I can get them, or at least evenly spaced out. That's the way to do this. I'm not going to be using my space as 100% efficiently as I could, but it's going to let me get my belt set up in a way that I'm going to prefer. I think that spacing is what's going on here. That circle. That circle. There we go. Construct these guys. This will be my repeatable blueprint. Evenly spaced out here. And this will let me do what I need with my mergers and splitters. It's going to simplify this. There. 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 Mark 1. 1. Mark 1. 3. Are these splitters? No, they're mergers. Then actually I don't need them. Do I? No, I actually just need Mark 1 belt to there. Mark 1 belt to there. And then the output. Yes. There we go. And then this will make 60 per minute, 40 per minute per. Okay. Splitter. Isn't alien meat worth a lot of coupons? You'd never tried it. The machine says 1,000 DNA points per ticket. You're assuming you're going to get an entire half ticket, but you've literally never tried. I don't want to do this. How do I do this? Stack them on top of each other. That. That's not right. That. That. Okay, and each one of these needs 40 per minute. 40 times 3 is 120, so a tier 2 belt coming into these guys. Tier 2. 120. Okay. Maximize efficiency here and there. So tier 2 belt will be the 120 divided by 3, 40 per minute of coal and iron there. Blueprint system is a pain. Yeah. Yeah, it pretty much is. Okay, okay. So I get power plugged in, and I think these guys are good to go. I can't argue with you that this blueprint system is not ideal. Frick. Okay, that was really weird. Okay, those are all connected. Isn't think it's too short of a line there is what's the issue here. Okay, I guess I just do it this way. I'll connect that line to that line when we connect these. Okay. Okay, so I think this is all I need for my steel foundry. My solid steel foundry. We'll need 40 ingots, 40 iron ingots per minute, 40 coal per minute. And it'll be creating 60 times 3, 180 steel for each one of these. Okay. Okay, let's save this. This is it solid steel? Is that what it's called? Solid steel, yes. Solid steel foundry blueprint. 40 times 3 is 120. 120 iron ingots plus 120 coal minute equals, what did I say? I think it's 180 steel per minute. That's right. We definitely want this to look like, I guess we make this look like a foundry. Which is that one, yes. And steel is like a black color. I hope that those numbers are right. Let me make sure those numbers are right. 60 times 3, 180, yes. Okay, so that should be good. And if I go to blueprints, undefined, goes into smelting, oops, edit, smelting, and I actually need a subcategory. Steel smelting, that guy there, and we'll do iron smelting into steel smelting at this next build, wherever we're going to have this be. So hopefully that's all good. Let me just think this through. Plug in the iron. I got power. The recipe's chosen. That should all flow correctly. Okay, that should be good. Let's clear that. Now let's go find where we're going to do this. Clear. Take all my stuff. This guy needs a lot of wires. I should get more wires, and this guy also needs wires. Okay, so wires. Let me grab wires. Time. All of it. Okay, let's go to our permanent temporary build. I wonder if this pipe is the reason my oil blueprint wasn't working. Because I was messing with the blueprint there. If I ever use my refinery blueprint again, I'm going to have to change it. I'm going to have to fix some disconnected pipes. Don't have Caterium at our base yet either. That's going to be another thing we'll have to do eventually. Caterium and Quickwire. But one thing at a time. Steel is next. Yeah, having a place where I can just throw my remains, turn them into proteins, and then get tickets from that would actually probably be quite useful. I maybe should set that up today, similar to what I'll watch FTL is describing. Because I've heard protein can be good source for tickets, but I don't know if I'm past the early game point where they're super useful or not. Where is... Should be getting near. Yeah, over here. My original temporary base. Has a bunch of iron, but not a bunch of coal over here. Let's see. There are a number of pure iron. Yeah, pure iron there. Am I using a tier 1 or a tier 2 here? Mark 1 miner. Okay. So it's possible if there's coal nearby. What do we got over here? Is this just the limestone? Yeah, it's limestone. Is there any coal near here? C? No. V? There it is. There's this coal down here, I know. Yeah, that's the closest we got, it seems. Okay. So it seems like I maybe need to go down here for his new steel thing. And I think this is where I'm trading my steel build over here for my old base. Which direction is that? That is west? No, it's east. Southeast. Let's go check over there. I think that's probably where I'm going to need to get all this iron and steel smelting, foundering going. I already got this, I assume, since I have a platform to it, yeah. Okay, right down over here. Just checking if there's any Mercer Spheres or anything. I could scan for them, but I don't want to try that hard. Did I get this over here? I probably did. Yeah, got that too. Okay, good. Alright, so we got coal. We're not even mining this coal. That's good. This is available. Okay. Let me climb up here, because I think I got some major smelting going up there. I'm going to want to not necessarily stop this smelting, but split off for a new build. Because this is creating the steel pipes and some other things back home for me. There's only one iron here. If there's only one iron here, I'm not sure how extensive I can get my steel production here. Ooh, 2 pures down there. Okay, so I could not touch this, use these pures down here, and I'll be in good shape. Let's do that. 2 pure irons down here. That's nice. I don't know that I knew that was there before. Ooh, Mercer Spear. Hide from this guy and get it. No, this guy followed me. I'm hiding from your big brother. Okay, hide from your radiated big brother.
I have something for you. It will establish a better way for us to communicate and deepen our understanding of one another. I've done the necessary developments on my end. The last note is yours to play.
Your symphony resonates. Your tapestry patterns beautifully.
Thank you. I worked very hard. I am organically transmitting the data package now. Any adverse effects on my blood will not corrupt its contents.
We hear this learning song.
See you on the other side.
Oh my gosh.
It is time to tango.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're fine. These guys really don't want me getting this pure iron. Where did you go? Did you fall off? Now you did. Okay. Okay, you're down. I think Skynet siblings are about to evolve. One DNA capsule is 1,000 points. You sold 460 capsule for over 50 tickets. Okay, I'm doing that. I'm doing that. Help me remember to do that. I'll watch FTL when I get back. I 100% need to do that. I have so much stuff I could turn into tickets with the DNA capsules. That's amazing. Okay. So 2 pure irons here. I probably go by how much iron I can get to how much steel I can create. So tier 2 miners on 2 pure iron. Deposits. How much iron can we get for that? So I need 4 of these. Actually, I'm going to need more of that if I'm going to use coal. So, like, let's go with 8 of these to start. My gosh, 50 tickets you got from that. That's awesome. And what a weird word you used. Holy F-nizzle. I should use that while playing FTL. Holy F-nizzle. Okay, there. Some more of these guys. Throw all these guys into here. Including you. Okay. I don't have power over here. I'm gonna have to bring a long power line from just normal geo over here because I'm purposefully keeping my power grid separate from my permanent base. My permanent base is permanent. My temporary base is temporary. We need to take these northwards. So all right. 240 a minute. It'll be 480 a minute iron ore. Is it a 1-to-1 ratio on smelters for iron? Yes, it is. So 480. Uh, 480. I could overclock these if I want to. So 480 if I do 2 of these. 480 divided by 120. What is this telling me? I can only do 4 steel foundries with this? Is that how 4 foundries, which means that blueprint was probably not even that useful. What did I just press P? That's not going to be nearly enough. I think I need to overclock these guys. More power shards. Wow, we have a lot of power shards now. If I go full on here, what do we get? 600. Do I have a belt that could go that fast? 480 is the highest I can go on my belt. Okay, so I think I should do this. I think I should do 480 times 2 with them that much overclocked. 480 times 2, 960 divided by 120. That would let me do 8 of these foundries. And 8 times... 180? No, that won't be right, because that's the 3 of them. So 8 times 60 would be how much steel we'd be getting. We'd be getting 480 steel a minute. Okay, I think that's more than we're doing in another one. I still don't know if that's as much as I want to do. But I think that's going to be as much as I can really make happen right now. So, let's get... these guys smelting. I'm going to want to bring the coal over. I have a train here. So I can have my train kind of come off the loop somewhere over here and pick up and then rejoin the loop somewhere over here. That shouldn't be too far off the beaten path. Okay. Yeah, this iron train is kind of showing me I'll be able to turn off here, pick up, and then rejoin. So I want to do my smelting like right, not too far over that direction. The coal is... Oh my gosh, there's radiation here? They're radiating me. I went away. It was... I have no idea what was irradiating me there. If I go further, am I going to get irradiated more? Okay, no air irradiation now. Okay. Alright, so where's the coal? The coal is down below me, right? Yeah, cold air. No, I meant to do coal. Pure, normal, pure. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go get your slug real quick. Okay, so I think I can set up my smelting up here. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So, we gotta get the... It's that guy. Oh, that guy is just irradiating me with his body. Just being too close to this guy irradiates me. Okay, well, let's kill him. That is hitting me through the platform? No, it wasn't you. Where's the irradiated guy? I don't care about you. I need to kill the irradiated guy. He's behind this plant, isn't he? Where'd he go? There he is. Don't irradiate me, bro. The weird-looking FTL run. Lol. Yes, people's favorite joke. Why aren't you playing FTL, Rand? It's the only game you ever play, lol. Yes, yes. Because I'm playing a game that I actually enjoy. And doesn't make me rage quit. Or want to rage quit. Jeez, could you frickin' die already? Okay, he's dead. Okay, his body will hopefully stop irradiating my body. You should just leave corpses whenever you want exploring, but they're definitely going into cloud storage in future. Yeah. I've always kept stuff because I'm a loot hoarder, so. But what's up, Metal fan? Hope you're having a good Friday. And maybe you're getting to rage at FTL right now, because I'm enjoying not raging at FTL. There we go. Okay. Alright, now I can actually work on the thing I want to work on. Is this guy up here? Oh, I didn't make it. There we go. Logic, anesthetics, action, suspense, AI constructs, flirting with each other. What's not to like? Oh, you're describing this game, yes. Okay, so let me get my... We'll start with the solid steel blueprint, then that'll let me know how much iron I need to actually make. This needs to be turned around, actually. There. There. Okay. So 480 iron per minute is what I'm going to have access to. 480 iron per minute. So 480 divided by 4. 4D. 40. 480 divided by 40. 12. So I need 12 of these guys. Okay, that's... Is that right? I think my math is right. Okay. Here we go. One this side. There we go. That should be lined up. That's should be 9. So one more set over here. H. Okay. So 480 iron per minute and 480 coal per minute, I believe. Is that right? 480 divided by 40 is 12. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. This is going to be a lot of power. I think I might need to do some exploring later today just to look for more geothermal power plants and maybe plan some other power, because I'm pretty sure my power situation is not looking the greatest. There's a yellow slug up here. You still fully expect AI construct to go Terminator on us any moment now? Yes, yes. Likely. Quite likely. Okay. And now I'll need to smelt my 480 iron into ingots for this. Is that correct? Yes. I need 480 iron ingots per minute. So now we do our smelting, our iron smelting blueprint. Let's see how this lines up here. Tell I made this before I was doing all the concrete stuff. That lines up. We got these metal platforms for this one. Okay. Alright, how much is that? The blueprints might be annoying to make, but once you use them, they are so much more efficient. They're making 30 per minute. Are they all configured for the iron, I hope? Good. 30 times 4. 30 times 4 is 120. Is that right? Times 4 is 12? Yes. So 480 divided by 120. So I need 4 of these. So this is kind of perfectly balanced, as all things should be actually here. Each one of these... I'm actually really glad with what I decided to do with my numbers on the steel, because it perfectly... This build perfectly balances, as all things should be, my steel build. Am I going through this tree over here? I am. Am I okay with that? I don't think it's going to mess anything up, so I am going to be okay with it. And I hear another slug. The slugs love these trees, apparently. Nice. Into the depot you go. I could move them all up one slab, but then... Actually, that would be fine if I did that. Okay, I don't want to be going into the tree. I said I was going to be fine with it. I'm now not going to be fine with it. I'm going to change this. I'm going to do... Oh, no. Why would you put that there? Put it like... That's there. There. H. There. That should work. I connect to that belt. And then the one over here should not be in the tree, hopefully. should not be in the tree. Or it's barely in the tree, and we'll call that good. Barely in the tree is worse than, or is better than all the way in the tree. Okay, so we do... that. And then one more. Oh, we're gonna be in this tree now, aren't we? Frickin' trees. Oh my god. Okay, apparently these giant trees are just in the way. Everything's... will I be able to plug in my power lines? As long as I can plug in my power lines, this is annoying but fine. Will I be able to plug in my power lines, is the question. I know, what did the trees ever do for us? Nothing, that's what. Alright, well, let's find out. I think those are all plugged in. I think. I think I just plugged these across and we're good. Is that right? I think so. Okay, so those are all plugged in. We plug in this guy to this guy. This guy to this guy. This guy to this guy. Okay, so we're all plugged in here. I'm gonna just plug in a couple of belts here. Whoops. And then I'm gonna have to get power set up before I do too much more. That's supposed to be a tier 1 belt. It's supposed to be a tier 2 belt, actually. I think tier 2 belt is the correct... oh, it is a tier 2 belt. Yeah, that is a tier 2 belt. Okay, good. Past Rand did the right thing. Good job, Past Rand. Not sure if that's connected, just to make sure. Okay, those should all be connected correctly. Good. Can you explode the tree? Can you stack smelters? It's a blueprint, Gunther, so I'd have to change the blueprint completely, and I'm not doing that. I can see if I can explode the tree. My worry is if I explode the tree, I explode my build. Maybe if I can explode the tree from farther below, I won't explode my build. I don't think this is an explodable tree, to be honest. This is like... this is crazy ginormous tree. I'll try 2, but... this guy's basically part of the scenery. No. We're not exploding that tree. But stacking the smelters... after I play this, I'm never gonna see it again, so I'm not gonna worry about that. As long as everything works, I'm gonna say it's fine. Put one blueprint on top of the other. I'd have to place a foundation on top, foundation above to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's way too much work. Way too much work. I have way too many other things I need for this build to be worried about that. So, I need power. I need power. This normal geo I know has a power thing, which is to our west. So let me get big giant power line set up. You say it's not fine. We write an angry letter to Coffee Stain right now. Okay. You work on that letter. Let me know how that goes. Okay. Big old power poles are here. My foundations would not be all pixelated. I don't know why it just does that sometimes. I think that's even, but I can't tell because my foundations are just missing half of their pixels because reasons. I think that's even. Something. Always bugged me that I have power pole, but not an actual power line on this one. So power line 0. Should be able to plug this in over here, and everything should be powered here. Let me make sure that's correct. You all, well, actually I won't know until this plugged into power. Yeah, we don't have time for tree shenanigans. We got other shenanigans we got to shenanigan, you know? Only so much time for shenanigans we got around here. Alright, so if I go straight west, I know I have a long power pole over by that geo, so. Go. Time to fly, chat. Time to fly. Ooh, we got sulfur over here. Fan wire's too long, but right over. Let's get up a little bit elevated, like right over here. That should work. Shit. 8. No, I don't want leaves. Get those leaves out of here. Okay. And they weren't, it wasn't pixelated, and now it's pixelated again. Ah, it's so annoying trying to place these things on foundations and my FPS drops or the pixels pixelate. I don't know. I think that's even. I think. Actually, I think that's not even. I think it must be like vegetation coming through the foundation and it pixelates it or something. I don't quite know. Maybe if I chop the trees down from underneath here, it wouldn't be all pixelated. Okay, I think that's right. That's right. Not enough time for tree shenanigans. Dear Coffee Stain, I regret to inform you my feedback will have some negativity towards please fix giant damn tree. That's for some reason cannot be removed from my planet. Sincerely, Rand and Co. Okay. Alright. Do I have to sign or is it just fine? I hear a slug. Okay. To the west. Aha! I see the power line right there. Can I just reach it from here? That would be amazing. Aha! We're just plugged in. Love these long power poles. Beautiful. Beautiful. We need to try more explosives for other things. They solve everything. Except giant trees, apparently. I see another slug up there. I should just grab it while I'm here. Except for the giant trees. Honestly, these trees look so badass, I'm kind of glad I can't explode them. That's a Mercer Sphere. I need to go get that. Before he shoots me. Got it. Mercer Sphere is over here. Oh, it's the middle of a bunch of radiation. Okay, well, let's hope we live. Oh, God. Operation, get in and get out. Got it. Woo! Irradiated guys coming for me now. Got it, though. Got it. Secret Agent Man. That's me. Okay. Alright, let's get back to the build here, now that we got power. Finally used up all of my other type of fuel. Here, another shiny thing. Aha! All the Mercer spheres. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Beautiful. Okay, where? Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so we got power for these guys. Oh, geez. You know what? I'm gonna cheese you to run off the cliff so I don't have to deal with you. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Now I shouldn't have to mess with them anymore. Okay, like that direction, I think. You can sign the petition with blood. Does it make sense to make a blueprint of the high tension power line with foundation underneath it? Yeah, it might actually make sense to do that. Maybe I'll do that when I get back to the blueprint machine if you remind me. Are all these guys yellow? I see some of those are red, so I didn't connect something. But... Okay, so those guys are green. That's good. Where did I cannot connect over here? That's... Now you guys all yellow? You're all yellow? It was all yellow. Coldplay agrees. That's better. Maybe Satisfactory 2 will have accurate physics and destructibility and nukes. You bet a nuke would handle it nicely. Nukes, I think, exist in this version of the game. I'm pretty sure that's true. Okay, so how much iron do we need? 30 times 4, 120 for each of these. So 240 mine, split between two. We'll do what we needed to do. So let's do that. Pretty sure you get nuke obelisks later once you have nuke stuff that I just don't have yet. Pretty sure those are a thing. Okay. $30, so I only need Mark II belts, I think. Probably only need Mark I. Do Mark II. Those, and then this is 240 a minute, right? 240, which a tier 3 belts can do. 270, yes it can. Okay. That is a very awkward angle. More trees and bushes in the way, ruining everything. There. Throw the iron into here so I don't have to have it in my inventory. Okay. And then get a splitter for these guys from the other mine. And then we just get the coal, and this thing is set and good to go. Two. There. I'm not sure if that'll reach over there, but we'll try. Ugh. Just barely doesn't reach. Okay, there we go. So that should be all the iron for the iron we need for this part of the build. We need to try that then, the nukes. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. Alright, so we got the iron going. That's looking good. Looking good. Let's make sure that this side over here is going to be doing that. Iron distributing. Okay. These guys are all going to start kicking on. Green lights. That's awesome when they start kicking on. So good. Alright, so now I need to bring coal over here. And I need the same amount of coal as we're doing iron, which is 2 pure veins, 240 a minute. Although I'm pretty sure earlier when I scanned, there's only 1 pure coal I haven't started using. That one. We have 2 normal. Oh, no, I do have 2 pures available. Okay. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Bring them over from this direction over here. So 1 pure coal will be able to handle both of these guys. Let me set up the distribution from the direction I'm going to be sending it from. Actually, let me bring it over here first, because I don't know the exact angle I'll be bringing it from. I just know I need to bring it up to here, so like if I set up a belt here. I'll probably set up a splitter for all that. But this is where I'm going to be bringing it to, so this is my reference point. Alright, let's go get set up. I'm going to need power from over here because I don't want to steal power from my other builds, so who's aggro? Who's aggro? Bro? My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, chump. Wait, I probably shouldn't say that to that guy. That sounds like I'm interested in him in a way that I'm not interested in. Okay, let me set up a long-range power pole over here, I guess. And I can funnel that power downwards. What's up, Ninjality? How'd the call go? It went well. It was, I've only talked about it once so far, so I can talk about it one more time. It was intimidating to talk to somebody as knowledgeable as the... Basically, I think the guy I talked to is a college professor for audio engineering. And it's very interesting to hear a college professor say a degree doesn't matter. So... everything I've read about audio engineering is that degrees don't matter. Nobody cares. They only care about what you can do, your skills, and what your projects sound like. So, I learned that what I want to become is a mixing engineer. There's like three main things in the audio engineering. There's a producer, there's a recording engineer, there's a mixing engineer. There's some crossover, but what I want to do is mixing engineer, and he gave me some ideas on what I need to buy. There's like, or what I need to do to work towards that. So I need to buy these things called near field monitors, which are apparently the like speakers that you buy that give you the quality you need to hear a product as you work on it. And he didn't tell me I need to do this, but I'm pretty sure I need to get access to Pro Tools and Logic Pro, which are both Mac things, and I'm not a big Mac person, but I think I'm going to need to buy a Mac if I want to get seriously into the audio engineering thing, so I can have access to those two very important tools for somebody wanting to get into that industry, basically. I'm going to go up right there. to this direction. And he did say that my plan to look for whatchamacallit? Intern position is probably one of the best ways to learn. Because if you don't need a college degree, my interpretation of that was I probably shouldn't spend a bunch of money on school if I can just learn it from a guy who knows how to do stuff, and I can do it by either interning or paying a guy $200 for letting me shadow him while he's doing a mixing project or something. So hopefully that gives you an idea. It was an hour-long chat I had with this guy, and it was very intimidating, but it was also very enlightening. So, alright, let's get power over here as well. Where was this other power? I got different power lines going here. And I need to not cross the streams. Don't cross the streams. Sounds like it's productive. It was informative. It also was reminding me that none of these plans that I'm thinking of are going to be fast. This is going to be a long-term project to... I think I see a slug over here. Is this also pure? I don't know. It's going to be a long-term project. And going to take a lot of effort and research to find... I already have one studio that I found that looks like it does like an internship program. I haven't applied yet because I think I need to wait after my Christmas caroling season before I go hard into applying for things, because I'm just going to be so busy for Christmas caroling season. So I probably am going to wait until after the Christmas caroling season before I do the actual application process. I've created like a cover letter already, but I can like work on trying to make my cover letter more professional and get my application to be better and not focus on my schooling, since apparently schooling doesn't matter and nobody cares in that industry. So definitely informative. All right, how do I get back upstairs? How do I get up there? Got a ramp. My next steps are creating my cover letter and resume in a way that I think will appeal to studios that wouldn't really care if I have a master's degree in anything, but would care that I have at least some experience in doing my own mixing and stuff. So I think that's the next step. I think the next step is constructing my application process. That's what I'm going to do between now and Christmas. And then after Christmas caroling season ends, or as it's coming to an end, I start actually submitting applications. That's what I think I want to do. And in the meantime, what I also want to do, I was thinking about this morning. If use Logic Pro and Pro Tools, if I'm gonna want to use those things, which in this industry it sounds like everybody uses those things, I think I need to start looking around for a cheap Mac. I think I might need to like look for like a cheap MacBook Pro or something. Try to find some used Apple products, because I don't ever use Apple stuff. So maybe start looking for used Apple products that I could just use solely for this, so I could get access to these two, programs that I'm going to need. Not sure if Twitch has donation goals like YouTube, but that may be an option to get some funding from chat for a Mac. It's a good idea, yeah. I'm already planning on doing, and yes, you can do fundraisers, basically. I'm already planning on doing a fundraiser for the Christmas caroling stream that I plan on doing. So I'll probably hold off on doing any kind of fundraising anytime soon. I will say my dad will probably be interested in helping because he's so gung-ho on me pursuing this path. So I may be asking him to help look for used products too. He actually likes bargain hunting for audio gear because that's one of his hobbies. So he might be willing to help me bargain hunt for a used Mac that's in good shape that I can use solely for this audio engineering stuff. Everybody needs a cheap Mac, I know, right? They're probably so expensive that it's hard to get access to anything that's cheap in the Mac world. Even used MacBook Pros hold their value, unfortunately. Unfortunately, if you're looking to buy. I feel like that sentence wasn't completed. Okay, so what am I doing? I am splitting each of these guys. It's good if you're selling, bad if you're buying. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. This is not as clean as it otherwise could be, but this will be fine. There. And then we split this guy. That's not straight. That's not straight, is it? No, it's not. I can see you're not straight, and I don't like it. Only straight belts. Did I mess up my placement here? Is this one not straight? Ah, crap. This one's not straight. This needs to be in the middle of this one. Ah, I didn't have it on straight mode. That would help. That one should be straight. Okay, and then we do a splitter here. There. And then this guy. There should be some kind of virtual machine soft that can do Mac apps. I don't know what machine soft means. Is that like something that can be used by a PC or something? Doesn't need to be a merger, it has to be a splitter. Right there. There we go. I think that gets that all set up. If you're selling to Apple, it's definitely not worth it. Their trade-in program is crap. It's nice to hear that there's some kind of path now. Yeah. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a long path, and it's going to take me a while to, you know, probably save up money to do these things. But hey, if I end up not having to go to a $15,000 engineering program, that's definitely a, you know, a good thing. So... Alright, all these guys are running. I'm going to make sure there's steel coming out of all these guys, and if they are, then we're good to go set up our train station to pick up all the steel. Very good. How much steel are we doing? Let me check it. 60 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 60 times 12. We're doing 720 steel a minute. Not too shabby. Now, where am I going to set up my train? I see a train thing over there. I could probably have a floating train stop over here if I want. I want to build this out. This is going to be my reference point for my track that I'm going to bring over here. That's an emulation program like the one used on Linux to run Windows. Should be one for Mac. Never researched the topic. You'd think there is one. It's like a theme park. The theme is consuming. Okay. I think I mixture 2 sentences there. But yeah, that would be cool if I could. I mean, you can run Pro Tools on PC because I've done it. I've used the free sample version before. This morning before the stream, because I've been thinking about this stuff, I did a Google search on what's the difference between Pro Tools and Logic Pro, and they're both used by different people in, you know, similar professions. But Pro Tools is available on other platforms. Logic Pro is apparently only available on Mac. So, oh, okay. So what I can do is have this split off and go straight. Yeah, let's... split off there, and I'm gonna have it do a small ramp up. This power line is gonna need to move. This was my old power setup with, yeah. Alright, I'll move that in a bit. Go this way, and then I think I'm gonna curve back around. So let me go, because I see a, whatchamacallit, a limestone deposit there I don't want to mess up. Okay. Alright, so that's the output of this. So, oh my gosh, you actually are coming at me, bro. Come at me. Come at me so you fall off the edge of the world. Or are you just gonna stand there? So goofy. Do they die when falling that far? No, they don't. They just, whatever the word is, ragdoll. You sent me a link on how to run a Mac app on Windows. Don't try it myself, but it should be possible. Okay, well that might be useful. Oh gosh, falling. I'll be honest, the way that both Mac and Avid, the people who run Pro Tools, Sibelius, and I assume Logic Pro, work, I would be a little leery of that actually working, but definitely worth checking out. Okay, actually, I don't want this far this way. But I'll check it out sometime off stream. Appreciate that, Madman. The Pin Train was told, talk to Madman about a VOD about us crashing a train. I don't know if I have the VOD available. I don't know if anybody clipped it. Okay, we went up 2, so if I go down 2, it's hopefully put us back on the same level here. Get on my level, son. There we go. So we can use that loop to pick up that steel. Beautiful. To save you from buying crappy Apple stuff, it might be worth a read. Well, I'll be honest. I think, again, if I really am gonna get into this scene, I think I just need to be willing to use Apple stuff. What it sounds like. 'Cause if I were to work in a studio, they're probably all on Macs. I'm guessing they are probably all on Macs. Alright, so if I did my station here and the output here, that should. So, let's get the. How do I want to set this up? Yes, I need to actually have some foundations available. So, like, let's see. 2, 3. Something like this. I know I used Macs way back when in like school and stuff. It's just been years since I have. It might work, but you'd think it would slow down your CPU a bunch, most likely. Yeah. Worth a try, maybe. Maybe. If I think there's demo versions. I know there's demo versions of Pro Tools because I used the demo version or the free version at one point. So maybe I can try to see if there's a demo version of Logic Pro and try to run it on whatever this program you sent me the link to happens to be. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can fix this now. Surface is too uneven. Why would you say that? I press H, it's not too uneven. Oh, because I don't have the full... Yeah, it's the wrong direction. I don't have... I need a layer of this. Now this should work. Is that the right direction? Yes. Yes, it is. It's lined up. Good. And loading should be on the right. 1, 2, 3. And I need a little bit more space. Bird? Sorry, but I need you to move. No offense, but you're in the way of progress. And my answer to things that are in the way of progress is hit him with a lightsaber. There we go. And this is going to be... what are my stations called? They're called... Oil Loading Station 1. This is going to be Steel Loading Station 1. Steel Loading Station 1. How is that too long, but the other ones aren't too? I don't know. I guess steel is a longer word than oil. And iron and whatever else I've already done. Okay, copper. Where was my copper one, I wonder? My copper station over here? Copper loading station. Oh, I just didn't put a number there. Okay, we'll go station then. Station! Okay, and now we plug this into our rails over here. Looking up the system requirements for Logic Pro would be good so you could refine your search for which Mac would work best. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't even started this process, but yeah, definitely things to consider. There. Okay, now I need to do this a little different if I want this to be clean. Gotta make it clean. And there. There. And I'm going to want a block signal here. I'm gonna want to block signal probably there and the next area down, I think. That. Good. Green light. Please don't be a yellow triangle over here. That one's good. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Train went by. That means my block signals are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Awesome. How American? What's really American? Oh, beating up local plant life. I would say that's just being human. I don't think. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of different cultures that beat up plants that are not plants, wildlife to make way for progress. Beautiful. And block signal here. And block signal at the end. Two, three. About right here is about right. The British started it. Totally. Like I need to move up one space here. Will that still be straight if I do that? No, okay. So I think what I need to do is 1, 2, 3. I think I need this to be all over one space. Think. Three. There. A short little line here and see if these connect cleanly like I want them to. Okay. Not sure that's much different than what I already did, but there we go. That's beautiful. Okay. In the poison I stand. This game has so many features, it's awesome. Really looking forward to playing it. Oh yeah, this game is great. The reason this is my 4th playthrough is because every time they do a new update and add new stuff, I was super psyched for whatever that new stuff was. So coming in now with 1.0, you come in after they've added so many amazing quality of life features and things. So great game. It's my favorite automation game. Cue math champ. Math champ. Cue Madman telling me why Factorio's better. Just kidding. We Americans are very human people. In the spirit of the meme, how do you win? How do you win, son? I think the meme is, are you winning, son? Is that? I'm no expert on all memes, but I thought the meme is, are you winning, son? That's what I thought it was. Factory has map building mode. True, true. That is probably way more convenient and better. Okay. there. To about there. And I need right away to do this. Hopefully I didn't just cause a train wreck by doing this. Now, there. To there. There. And I would like a block signal right about there. Beautiful. Hopefully with that being green, the one over here we're good. Although I might want to do a block signal before the split off if I haven't yet. You're asking what the purpose of the game is. You've never watched it before. Oh, well, it's an automation game. The purpose is gather resources, turn those resources into items, use those items to increase your tech level to unlock higher tier level resources, all while automating things. So build machines that build other things that build machines that build other things. No chance. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So automation. The purpose is automation. Okay, I did put a splitter there, or a block signal, so we're looking good. We're looking good here. Its purpose is to consume and to wreck nature. You could say that as well. Alright, so we finished our train station. This will be where the steel is picked up. Now I need to actually deliver said steel. So let's just build a platform over here for this. Other than anything else, just build a platform. Floating platform. This isn't gonna perfectly line up, I don't think, because we're kind of on the global grid, but not exactly on the global grid. So, ramp. Oh, close enough. Close enough. That might bother some people. Thankfully, I'm not some people. Probably not bothered by this, because I'll set it up and never see it again. Good evening. Strike that. Great evening. Great evening. Nice. Glad to hear you're having a great evening, Vega. I'm having a great time with some Satisfactory. And I'm not going to make a pun about it being a Satisfactory evening, because somebody else will probably do it for me. Alright, so we merge these guys. Merge these guys. Right here. Direction. Go. How much will these 6 be altogether? 60 times 6 is 360. That's gonna be a tier 4 belt, isn't it? Tier 4 belt. I need a bunch of these. I probably don't have enough beams for this. Oh, although I did increase my stack size, so maybe I do. Maybe past Rand helping me out here. Can I control click this? No, that equips it. Click it. Okay, 60 times 3 is 180, so I can do a tier 3 belt here, but once I combine them, we're going to have 2 Mark IV belts. Steel here is a lot of steel. Almost a satisfactory stream is this. Almost. Almost. Okay. Merger. It's good. Tier 3. Into tier 4. I do want this to not be a mess. Straight mode to about right. There. You. What the hell was with that weird turn shape? Why the hell did you do that? Oh, come on, game. Come on, man. Frickin' lag. Is that right? Yes, that's right. But up. There we go. There we go. That's what I want. And we can have these guys stacked on top of each other. Straight mode. There. 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 Steel for days. Almost there. And we'll probably split these into 4 different lines to deliver these into the 4 different train loading stations here. Alright, so how do I want to do this? Each one of these we split into 2, probably. So, splitter. There. And actually, do I want... I don't want to do this. No, I think I want 2 into each. I was thinking of doing bottom one go into 4 inputs, top one to go into 4 inputs. That would load the front station the fastest and the other ones the slowest, and I don't think I want that. I want them to be more evenly distributed. More evenly distributed. There. Splitter, we do a mark 3. And there. Very good. It's not in the middle. Did I just lose frames for some reason or lose quality and can't see the middle square? Probably my computer trying to keep me from crashing. So I just get worse fidelity or whatever. trying to say. Lower pixels? I don't know. Merger? No. Splitter. There we go. Three belts. There we go. And there we go. Dynamic resolution scaling. That thing. It's probably that thing. Alright, so that is our steel station being loaded. Okay. And our gray line is going up and down. The gray line means our fuel is turning on and off, I think, as we process stuff. So our orange line is still below the gray line. Our blue line is the scary one, because that's if all our machines were on, we would blow out all our power. That's why I still haven't started syncing things. One day, I will have the gray line above the blue line. One day. Probably not this day. Alright, so that is tons and tons of steel. I'm going to put... I want to remember how much steel this is, so... Put a wall there. And... a sign. Select color. Steel is pretty dark. Kind of like that. These guys. Parts. Steel. Where is just steel? There we go. Steel ingots. And how much did I say it was? It was 720 a minute. 720 per minute steel ingots. I'm not going to put output or input because that's just what we're picking up or what we're delivering in a minute. Okay, so now I should be able to program my train to just go here and pick these up, I think. Since I have the train set up. Station's good. That should be good to go, actually. Dynamic resolution scaling. You sure hate that thing. It's probably helping keep my PC from crashing, so... As annoying as it is as I'm trying to line things up, it's probably a very good thing. Okay. Alright. So, I don't know that I'm going to make any steel factories today, because I think I want to spend some time exploring. I have not been doing that lately, and I really want to go to this part of the map and see if there's any geothermal vents I'm not taking advantage of yet. Oh, but one thing I do want to do, I want to grab all of my animal parts. I want to turn them into tickets, like I Watch FTL did and said, you got a bunch of tickets. I want to do that. Any other random animal parts here? So I'm going to set that up at my permanent base. The dynamic resolution scaling doesn't keep from crashing, but it does provide unstable FPS boost. Okay. Is that good? You make it sound like that's not good. I don't know. I think I have my FPS locked in at 60 or something, so that it didn't have the unlimited FPS that I think was causing some crashes. Oh, I love coming over the horizon here and seeing my build over here. I look forward to adding more stuff to that. I'm gonna probably, if I get enough tickets, look into doing turning it metallic gold and getting some chains built on there. Chains using the crazy pipe build that Fortune that told me about. Alright, so let's get the steel delivery started. So this train, this is going to be Steel Depot 1. Go. And you, train menu, you are going to be, what are our trains called? Copper train 1, so you're going to be steel train 1. I'm not very creative with my names of things. Edit timetable. First is the depot, and then is the loading. Turn on self-driving, and it should just like pull into the station we're at. Dock, and then it'll head to go pick up some steel. So I'm gonna let that run and hope it does its thing. I'll be able to come back in a little while and should see steel in these things. It's docking right now, even though it doesn't have anything, but we should see steel. This is ooh, okay. It's default on load. That would have been bad, but default on load. So the other station is load. I almost forgot to do this, and this is unload. So there we go. That should be set up correctly to unload. Almost got hit by the train. I don't have the truck station set up because unloading is going to be a whole other thing I'm going to have to set up. But so I don't forget these numbers. Just going to throw this here. And 720 a minute. Black, white. 720 a minute. Steel ingots. Yeah, that's what I did before as well. Okay, cool. Toot toot. That's right. 720 steel a minute. So that'll let me know how much we're working with. Okay, so we're gonna let that run. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stations going now. Although the coal depot is not actually picking anything up because we're delivering that because we have coal so close. All right, let's get the purple slugs. Change this guy out to the purple power shards. Throw those guys in. And we're not backed up yet, and we, I think, have a whole bunch of power shards, which is pretty awesome. Choo-choo, mother trucker. Unstable is because it dynamically gets switched around, so you kind of still get FPS shifts. When it does that, it's not a bad thing. Just makes you nauseous as it just mangles the textures too much. Okay. All right, so if I want to sync my all of my alien parts, do I want to set up a small factory for this? It's going to be something I manually feed. I honestly, I don't like setting up permanent factories for things I manually feed. I don't like that because it's not going to be always running, so why have a permanent build for it? So, like I did here, I'm going to just set up over here a thing where I can dump my parts. Giggity. And have them turn those parts into protein that we can awesome sync, I think. So, how many different, what are they called? They're called remains? Yeah. 4 different remain types. I have the best alien parts, Giggity. You know it. You know it. Is there ever a reason to hold on to protein and not sink it? Okay, so some parts live their own life. They're so alien giggity. Mornings especially. Yeah. How do I want to do this? I want to have a little sign for these because this is probably just anytime I go out explore and kill a bunch of things, I want to come back and do something. I don't know. I'm trying to say words and I can't think of words right now. Okay, so we want Please be straight up. Frickin' do that. There we go. Okay, so what are the different part types? We got stinger remains. I'm just gonna leave them all, I don't know, just turn them all the way red. Care about the color. Other parts. Do they actually have a symbol for these remains? They do. Okay. There we go. Stinger remains. And they're really gross looking. There. Next one is hog. No, let's go hatcher remains next. How many times have you done that upside down? It's not my fault. It's the stupid. God, now I forgot what I was doing. This game is trolly. Hatcher. I was gonna do hatcher next. I think it has to do with the angle that you're looking. So, like, if I place a sign looking down, oh my gosh, I didn't know they had. I didn't know they put a display on it. I didn't need to do the wall now. It's fine. I already did it. But if I'm looking up, I think it turns it upside down. I don't know why they even have that option available, but whatever. Hatcher remains. No, parts. These, hatcher. Okay, good. It's artistic. You would have just left it upside down. Some people set up biofuel factories from protein with sloops. You can get a lot of liquid biofuel that way. Seems not worth it to you, though. Have I slooped them all to quadruple it all? I don't know if I have enough sloops to actually do that. How many sloops do I have? 3. I know I have at least one summer sloop back at my other base. That I can get rid of because it was used for like one of my objective phases, I think. And I need to find more summer sloops, to be honest. Okay, this one's gonna be spitter remains. Okay, wow, I have a lot of spitter remains. I also have a lot of hog remains. Is that what these guys are called? Hog remains. Okay, I'll probably only set up the hog and spitter right now because I don't have enough summer sloops for the other ones. Once the things are converted to protein packs, you don't need a machine to do like hatcher proteins to DNA. It's just any protein to DNA. Oh, okay. Okay, that is good. So, I do think I need a constructor for each singular remain, though. Remain type, if I'm not mistaken. Like, this one needs to be hog protein. This one needs to be spitter protein. This one needs to be hatcher protein. And this one needs to be the other one. Stinger protein. But then I can have all these coming into one machine doing the protein to the whatever thing, I think is what you're saying. So that. And I'm only going to power the ones that I put the summer sloops in. Since I have 3 summer sloops, I hope that means I can do the hogger, the hog, the other one, and the other thing. 1, 2, and hopefully... 3. That works? That works. Okay. I will only power the 2 that we have the summer sloops in for now. So that should be... Well... actually, I need these all to merge. Merger. Merger. You should make insane coupon bank from this? I hope so. That would be awesome. That would be super cool. Because I want to get some golden chrome things going. And this will be this one with this. And, oh, I can just throw that in there that I just happen to have. And the proteins will get doubled, and we put them into a sink here. Right there. Alright, straight to the sink they will go. Alright, you can all watch this since it's about break time after I get it all powered. Oh, that power's maxed out. Okay. And again, I'm only going to power the 2 with summer sloops, so let's make sure these both have summer sloops. Summer sloop. Summer sloop. Alright. Let's make bank. Let's make bank. And anytime I go grab some more of these will turn into some tickets. Alright, so what is this giving us? 3,000 coupons. 3,000 points until next one. Yeah, that is gonna make pretty good bank, isn't it? Okay, well y'all can watch number go up while I GG cookie time. We got that set up. I'm gonna do some exploring in the final part of the stream, and then if we have time, come back and start the base for a steel factory. But y'all enjoy this chair or ad time and watch number go up. Number go up is best. See you in a bit, my friend.